something good for yourself today. Just listen to something good there. Try now. Try. How are you? Good morning to everybody out there. This is Nigeria Info 95.1. Welcome to Morning Crossfire right here with me, Femi D. I'm glad you joined in.
This is Morning Crossfire.
From your number one talk news and sports station. This is the Morning Crossfire
with Femi D Live.
And yes, it is 6:32 a.m. Nigerian time. Welcome to your station where we intensely talk passionately in a very conversational way. And yes, you can count on it to be trustworthy. Yes, that's because you do it with us. It makes it easy every single day. I'm glad you joined in. All right, let's build up into some of the things we'll do. Today is Friday, right? Essentially, it gives us the chance to open up the microphone and dialogue on quite a number of issues for today, the 16th day of February 2024. Let me start off by reviewing some of the big stories as we have them across the papers. Are you ready for them? Well, here they are, 5 top papers, 5 papers that we would review for today.
Nothing breaks the news like the news. Trust me, I can prove it. I'm ready. Let's take on the biggest debates on radio, provide insights, experience, and build an unforgettable discussion together. I am Femi D. Amele.
All right, 5 papers to review for today. Nigerian Pilot, Leadership Newspaper, The Nation, Daily Trust, and Vanguard Newspaper. The stories have been published under the editorial guide of various publishers, and we on Nigeria Info will only be informing you of the headlines as we have them for today.
Nothing breaks the news like
This is Morning Crossfire.
All right, let's start off with Nigerian Pilot for today. Economic hardship. Tinubu will kill Nigerians if hunger doesn't, says Atiku's aide. Federal government discontinues treason trial against Revolution Now convener. ICPC accused of shielding corruption suspects. Buhari's signature forged to withdraw $6.2 billion from CBN, says ex-SGF Mustafa. Other stories from Nigerian Pilot for today. You'd also find Governor Diri commends elders for their support during November 11 election. Labour Party berates APC over increasing economic hardship. You'd also find of interest steel sector, invaluable to oil, gas industry. Uba Megeri speaks about this. Governor Nifuru decries non-remittance of royalties to Federation account by miners. Current power supply beyond us, says EEDC management. All right, well, those will have to be some of the latest stories from Nigerian Pilot for today. Now to leadership. Insecurity, Tinubu governors opt for state police. Northwest Commission, NYSC bills pass second reading. Custom intercepts 42.4 million naira now, 42.4 million naira contrabands in Kebbi. Road project, FCTA vows to demolish illegal markets. Yaya Bello mourns Abubakar Kegu. On Suku now, federal government U.S. sign agreement on cultural preservation grant. 41 get first class as Uni Abuja graduates. 9,172 students now who are now graduates. Kwara lawmaker bankrolls 50 eye patient surgery. Obi 6 probe of 3 billion naira Labour Party campaign fund. PDP mourns Ondo chairman's demise. 3 billion naira allegation, my suspension premeditated, Labour Party treasurer. APC, North Central stakeholders jettison zoning agitations by Ganduje. Labour Party suspends treasurer for accusing Abure of 3 billion naira fraud. Ebony South, I'm a lucky man, I won't fail, says Wine successor. All right, well, these are some of the stories from leadership. From sports, they do Ghana fans demand reform over Black Stars flop at AFCON. Super Eagles move 14 places up in the latest FIFA ranking. Okay, well, those are big stories from leadership. And now to the nation for today. CBN asks banks to withhold IOC's exports proceed for 90 days. Banks induce customers on conversion of dollar deposits to naira. You'd also find work to begin on reconstruction of 228 billion naira Benin Asaba Expressway. The companion oaths reception for ex-NACON chair. IPI lauds Nigeria's committee role in global press freedom. Lagos Central Mosque presents Baba Adini to Jamal. Scholars to Nigerians, be patient with President Tinubu. Sanwo-Olu, Tinubu, on his wife, others seek better Nigeria. Tinubu governors agree on state police war on food crisis. While William out victorious by Daosa, that's from the gubernatorial campaign in those states now. Okay, Crystal Palace boss Hudson stable in the hospital, as it's written here. Mbappe tells PSG he plans to leave at the end of the season. Oh, no wonder there's a trend about Osimhen going to PSG. If Mbappe leaves, maybe Osimhen can take his spots. That's why I guess that was trending on Twitter. Now to Daily Trust. Daily Trust talks about Tinubu appoints son-in-law as managing director of FHA. While we will continue to approve more universities and UC, no end in sight as cost of living bites harder. Court orders arrest of Kwara man for allegedly defaming Emir and Mufti. FCT natives panic as Navy mounts demolition signposts. Court remands 2 juveniles for defiling 10-year-old girl. Police parade 9 suspects in Edo. Hardship. Federal government sets up committee to combat hoarding and consider state police to tackle insecurity. Hardship. Tinubu governors in crucial Aso Rock meeting. Prices of bread, cereal push inflation to 29.90%. Parliamentary system better for Nigeria. Dan Data speaks on this. And SCDC to clamp down on stations selling adulterated petrol. It is illegal for tertiary institutions to collect tuition in dollars, says NUC. Ogun set to introduce electric vehicles and motorcycles. Smitten to promote small-scale businesses in Kano. How priests, herbalists slaughtered women for 200 million naira money rituals. Robbers beat a pregnant woman in Oyo, seize baby items. And then you'd also find Obi breaks silence on 3.5 billion naira scandal, renders presidential campaign account. All right, well, these are big stories as you have them from Daily Trust. And now to Vanguard for today. From Vanguard, you find Nigeria's inflation hits 29.9% as food prices rise. Dan Data backs transition to parliamentary system of government. Insecurity, Tinubu governors agree on state police. Minister to Nigerians, keep hope alive. Tinubu's policies are yielding results. Tinubu will cement issues threatening Nigeria development. APC Group. Alleged brutalization of minor. Enugu woman places 1 million naira bounty on Anambra woman. And Enugu women places 1 million bounty on Anambra woman. CBN bars immediate repatriation of all IOC forex earnings. Terrorists invade mosque kill 3, abduct several others in Katsina. Police arrest suspected kidnapper, recover AK-47 in Kaduna. Ogun police parade 2 priests, herbalists and others for alleged ritual killing. World Bank and IMF in the shadows of their talent by Oweni Lakemfa. That is, I presume, an opinion piece. Oyo shot 6 health facilities for quackery. We need community policing that will only be coordinated by government. Shekarau speaks about this. Trouble brews in National Assembly over tenure elongation plot. Tinubu governors bull establishment of police, state police. Well, these are the leading stories across the papers for today. Today being the 16th day of February. All right. Well, do remember the stories have been published under the editorial guide of various publishers, and we on Nigeria Info have only informed you of the headlines as we have them for today.
This is Morning Crossfire.
All right, we're ready to take on your calls on 080-9597-4869. You can also join in on 080-999-30137. Okay? Now, do remember as you call in to follow through with our editorial guide, your calls need to be devoid of hateful speech, lies, fake news, and abuses. We ask you to be truthful and factual as you share with us on Nigeria Info.
This is Morning Crossfire.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
All right, thanks for joining in. Let's get to listen to you. By the way, we're streaming on Facebook and YouTube at Nigeria Info Abuja. There you have it. Go there right now. Drop your comment. I like to read from a friend from across the country and around the world as they write in as well on Facebook, okay? Good morning to you. Welcome to the show. Oh, that didn't stay true. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, Mr. Femi.
All right, welcome, sir. What's your name?
Happy Friday.
Same to you. Bang Bang Gigi, Abi.
Yes, my brother.
All right, welcome.
My brother from North Central, living in Kubwa Federal Housing.
Okay. Welcome.
Mr. Femi, I think we say Tinubu kill Nigeria. Tinubu kill Nigeria with hunger. Buhari already kill Nigeria. Tinubu is now to come and bury Nigeria. He buried Nigeria already. Because every day people are dying. You see people, you see persons yesterday night, tomorrow, this morning, they'll call and say the base not die. So that's down a daily. Because you don't have money to shop, you don't have money, you don't have money to go hospital. And it does not be hospital. And another one, the governance and the people that agree with police security. It's not that one. If you like, make it create area security, area police, not even state police. There's in the land, they should fight hunger. If there is food in table, you see peace. Because hunger is like also peace. People are hungry. But people are hungry because that's what people are dying every day. There's no job. Many people are losing their job.
Okay.
Because of bad governance. We should reduce fuel from $3 to 100 naira. We should reduce dollar to 100 naira per dollar. We should open border. We should reduce that. Nigerians will breathe. But if you reduce that one, my brother, go for me.
Okay. Thank you for your time. Good morning to you. Welcome. Okay, I'm taking more calls this very morning. Yes, welcome to the show. Good morning. Hello.
Good morning, Doctor.
Yes, good morning, my dear friend. What's your name, sir?
I remain Justice of Peace.
All right, then.
Yeah, the president and the governors agreed on state police. Do I hear you clearly? Is it right?
Yes, the president and the governors.
Okay. You see, I am not surprised. The president and the governors, they are partners in the business. But I want to say that, in as much I'm not against state police, with the story I heard about Onini when I was young, we shouldn't have a criminal again. But if we still have people that commit crime, it means that people, no matter what you do, in as much as you did not address the hardship that is on ground, whether state police or not, the crime will still continue. And I would say that most of those community youth that will be used for the state police, they will even become more terrorists than ever. Because when a man have gun and is hungry, he can use that gun against his neighbor. I want to say that they should address unemployment and hunger in the land. That will save more than all these dancing around, punky-yankee issues. Thank you very much, Femi.
All right. Well, thanks for your view to things this morning. Yes, good morning to you and welcome to the show.
Good morning, Dr. Femi. How are you?
Very well. And you, sir?
I'm fine. I'm back at 20 for here this morning.
Okay, good to have you on.
The president with governors agreed on a state police. I think that is a good direction. But the other thing is that I think disagree with the people. Food inflation and this price of this in the market is suffering Nigeria. The president should bring our fuel pump down and it should open border. This is what, if without those two things, he can't solve the situation. Those governors to tell president what people are experiencing in the rural area. I think I don't know why the governor, because they are comfortable. If today if you are spending bag of rice 500,000, the governor will buy 10 trainers for their family needs. What of the common one that you cannot see 2,000 naira to buy model of rice? They should look into it quickly before it will out of hand. People are suffering some of the rural area. I'm speaking with you now, any day. I go right. I know what people are experiencing. Thank you very much and God bless.
All right. Thank you as well for your time and your view to this conversation this very morning. All right. Let's take on this next one. Yes. Good morning to you.
Good morning, world class Dr. Femi de MLA. Good morning, Nigerian Info family. Abubakar Ali Tinubu Pekin calling from PW Kubwa.
All right. Welcome.
World class Dr. Femi D. No matter what the level of sitting with these governors Mr. President is going to have, is not going to solve anything. These guys have received double or even triple allocation of what their state usually received before the subsidy removal. But have that translated into development, into payment of pension, salary, and other things in their state? This is the time that the president will use this as an opportunity to rescue the local government autonomy, to rescue the state judiciary and state legislature out of the jaw of these heartless governors. What class Dr. Femi de MLA, there is practically non-existence of governance at the local level, at the grassroots level. And that is why the poverty rate is going higher and higher, because a local government chairman cannot even construct a culvert, let alone assist his community ravaged by security or environmental issues with as low as 50,000 naira. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
This is why we continue to have rural-urban migration on the daily basis. There is no governance at the local level. No security, no governance. So this is the right time that the president will take this advantage. And Mr. President, we, your supporters, are not happy. The subsidy policy is not working. It's either you revise it or recalibrate it. Don't even think of removing fire electricity subsidy. Don't, Mr. President. This IMF, World Bank don't mean well. They are looking for a way to make sure this country is on fire. That is their plan. Because if not wickedness, if not heartlessness, how will you say with what Nigerians are going through, you say they should remove electricity subsidy again? Even a madman know that removing electricity subsidy now is akin to, throwing an atomic bomb into the already dangerous situation. What class Dr. Femi D? Bread now, 1,500 bread. Oh my goodness! God have mercy upon us. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Abubakar, for your view this very morning. Tunde Ganiyu says, good morning from you on Facebook. Dr. Mrs. Olebara from Owerri says, the creation of state police will not offer solutions to insecurity, but establishment of well-organized vigilante groups at community level. Criminal elements live and interact with people, and unless the activities are exposed, they will remain threats. If we expose them, crimes will be reduced. Policemen have not been effective in policing their communities as they shield their kids and kins. This calls for moral and ethical reorientation. Mazi John Lasisi from Jigo Buhari says hardship is on the increase, but there will be light after the tunnel. State policing is a welcome development. Nigeria is working. Joe Bright from Utaku in Abuja says, I think state police can help in tackling terrorism, insecurity in Nigeria. Good morning, sir. Also, Francis from Amaguze in Enugu State says, good morning, FMD. The prevailing hardships, high cost of living, spate of insecurity, and unemployment are being a source of serious concern to every Nigerian or to Nigerians, particularly the poor masses. Where are we going from here? Government should do something about it urgently. Okay, that's what you do right. I say, may God help us. You also do right. Good morning, FMD. Thank you. Thank God it's Friday. Keep up the good work. Jibril Garba Shafa says, good morning, FMD. Watching you live from Abuja. Good to know that. Polycarp Ango Title says, good morning, FMD. Watching you from Asokoro. Yes, good morning to you as well. I do have Langs Michael. Greeting as well. Good morning, Michael. Joel Nanati says, good morning, is watching from Plateau State this morning. Good morning to you, dear friend, Joel. Mark Nguyen says, governors is planning for their own security. Yakubu Ghana says, family, good morning. Nigeria wahala oh. Allah, make this administration fly over me. Amen. You're right. Let's take on one more call before the break. Good morning. Good morning. We barely can hear you. I don't know if that's even correct. We barely can hear you, okay? I'll just go with the score to summarize, just for 60 seconds. Good morning.
Yes. Good morning, Dr. Femi D.
Good morning. How are you today?
Yes, fine, we thank God. This is Omotayo reaching you from Galadimawa.
All right, then. Welcome.
Yes, Dr. Femi D. You see, the aid to what's this to Atiku says that hunger will kill the people if Tinubu does not kill them. You see, Femi D, hunger is in the land, and the hunger we know very well that is as a result of one very thing that has caused confusion in the country: removal of fuel subsidy. Fuel subsidy removal has brought about insecurity. What I mean insecurity is deliberate, serious insecurity, height of insecurity. Now, what is it? Why is it so difficult?
Nothing breaks the news like the news. Trust me, I can prove it. I do it every morning on Morning Crossfire from 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. on Nigeria Info 95.1, and I'm Femi D. Amede. Join the biggest conversation around the national politics every day in a way that is trustworthy, full of passion, and yes, covers the biggest politics and the stories that matter to you. See, you have all the reasons to find out what's going on in Nigeria and be engaged differently. Let's talk. That's the way to go, even this morning.
This is Nigeria Info.